I never liked chapels. Too quiet, too honest. Walls like witnesses. That night in Bali, I followed him barefoot across polished stone paths, the sound of the sea in the distance. He'd said he needed air. I'd smiled, nodded, let him go. But something inside me, an ache carved from months of his evasive eyes and my sister's sudden silences, made me follow. The chapel was lit from within, soft amber spilling through glass panels. I pressed my hand to the door and saw them. Her, in white. My sister. His hand wrapped in hers like it belonged there. His mother leaning close, whispering approval. His father standing proud, as if this were tradition, not treachery. "Does she know?" he asked, his voice trembling just enough to reveal guilt. My sister's lips curved into the kind of smile she used to wear when stealing my clothes. "Relax," she insisted. "She's too naive." And then, the chuckle, his mother's, sharp, cutting. "She won't suspect a thing." They didn't notice me. I turned before they could. My heart didn't shatter. No, it calcified. Stone where flesh used to be. By the time they returned to the hotel, I'd already canceled everything. Flights, suites, even their return tickets. They thought I was sleeping. Before Bali, I should tell you what he once was to me. He was the man who noticed my trembling hands during our first dinner date and covered them with his, saying, "You don't have to perform here. You're safe." Safe. The word hooked me. After years of being overlooked, dismissed, he made me feel chosen, loved. And my sister, she'd stood beside me at the wedding, veil in her hands, tears in her eyes. "I've never seen you so happy," she'd whispered. I believed her. I believed them all. That was the tragedy. Not that they betrayed me, but that I'd let them in far enough to do it. The cracks. It started with small shifts. His phone angled away from me. A new password he forgot to share. Her perfume lingering on his jacket. He said she'd hugged him in greeting, nothing more. The late-night calls, their laughter cutting through walls. I asked once. He looked me in the eye and said, "She's your sister. Don't be paranoid." I wanted to believe, so I did. For a time. But the body knows. My stomach knotted whenever the two of them entered a room together. My chest tightened when she reached for him, too quickly, too easily. I didn't confront them. I stored it away. Evidence layered over evidence until it weighed more than my silence could carry. Bali became my stage. When he suggested the trip, "Let's go with my parents, make it a family escape," I agreed instantly. They thought they'd chosen the setting. They thought I was still naive. But Bali was mine. I booked every detail. Every ticket bore my name. Every reservation sat under my control. They thought it was care. They didn't see the strategy. I watched them toast to new beginnings over champagne. I watched their glances stretch too long across dinner tables. Every look another blade. But I smiled. I laughed. I even held her hand once. My sister. My Judas. The chapel, that was the final proof. The white dress. The whispered confidence. The chuckled assurance of his mother. They weren't planning. They were celebrating. I left before rage could stain my face. I left calm, deliberate, cold. Back at the hotel, I opened my laptop. Cancellations clicked into place like dominoes falling. Flights erased, suites released, private cars recalled. By morning, their vacation was ashes. The morning after. They didn't notice it first. He kissed my cheek like always. My sister asked if I wanted breakfast. I poured my coffee and said nothing. Then came the hotel call. "Your reservation has been terminated." Confusion rippled across their faces. His father barked questions. His mother demanded answers. My sister blinked too quickly. I only sipped my coffee. "It must be a mistake," my husband said. "It isn't," I replied. My voice was steady, even. They turned to me then, all of them. "What do you mean?" his mother pressed. I canceled everything, I said. Your flights, your rooms, even your way back home. The silence afterward was exquisite. The cracks widen. He stood first, fury choking his face. Why would you? Because I saw you, I said. My voice cut through his. I saw you in the chapel, holding her hand, asking if I knew. My sister's lips parted, a denial forming, but I didn't let her speak. And you, I turned to his mother, you said I wouldn't suspect a thing. I hope you're comfortable being wrong. The air thickened. None of them spoke now. They couldn't. I stood, smoothed my dress, and smiled the way a predator does after the kill. Enjoy Bali. I hear it's lovely when you can't leave. The exit. I walked out before they could follow. My separate flight was already confirmed. My bags already sent. I left them in paradise, stripped of comfort, stripped of escape. I